All right, so I think this is correct when I say this paper is not the correct size. I think they cheated me on this paper, y'all. How dare they cheat me on paper? I'm supposed to have 22 by, is it 28 size paper? You can't see it because I'm actually holding it right now. I'm actually looking for tape. And the tape is here, sir. I found the tape. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think this. I think. Oh man, I think we're gonna have to use this. Can you see that? I'm gonna have to smidgen. Oh, I can smidgen here. I think I'm just gonna smidgen here. I'm just gonna get some tape. Real quick, y'all. What's happening? How we doing today? How's your day? Y'all, I just gotta let y'all know, I did this only because it's my birthday. That's the only reason why I'm streaming right now. It's because I have an infatuation with the fact that it's my birthday. I'm sorry I haven't been recording. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. I'm sorry I haven't been live streaming. I'm actually preparing for my birthday party. It's on Saturday. And so I'm just going to tape this up here like this. Because I didn't even roll this out. I meant to, when I came home like a couple days ago, I was supposed to roll this out to make sure this was flat, but I did not do that. So we're going to have to move. Here. I apologize for all of the weird inconveniences, et cetera, but we're going to go ahead and get started. It is definitely my birthday because I bought this and it says yay because it's, so I can't wait to blow these balloons up tomorrow. I think it's, no, in 2 days because I'm celebrating my birthday. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And I bought these balloons too. Hold on. I got to show y'all because I want y'all to know that it is my birthday. I bought these balloons. My son said I should get the gold ones. So I got the gold balloons too. And et cetera. Yep. And I bought this thing. Hold on. To officially show you that it is my birthday, I have to show you this right here because it says it's my birthday. Let's go. What's happening, y'all? What's up, noob? How you doing today? First one in. Let's go. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw. I said I wanted to draw a cat because there's like a ton of like in my house right now. Like I have a ton of my cat posters or my cat paintings and the going upstairs. And I thought it was funny because I was like, dang, I'm like really fascinated by this. You said I love your videos. Let's go. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much. I ended up I'm putting up, like I said, I'm putting up as many of my paintings as possible. Like you can't see them all from here, but there's the toxic rainbow amoeba. There's all those. There's some other ones I painted while I was on vacation, et cetera. So, but I'm trying to figure out where everything is supposed to go. And then I have paintings all in here and in the background. Wait, I'll just take you into the background. Hold on real quick. Hold on. I have to show y'all what's really happening. Because if not, so this is all of the area for recording. So all of everything that I'm supposed to be doing, I'm supposed to be drawing on the table there. And this is the lounge couch right here. And these are my originals with my bunnies. Here's the other cats that are violently vomiting on the wall here. Here are, that doesn't sound good. Did that fall off the wall? It sounds like that fell off the wall. But anyway, so there's the toxic rainbow amoeba here. Those are all paintings as well. So But that's what I did. And then I have like, this is the lounge. So when I have the party, everybody can come in here and they can check out, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, all of the paintings and stuff like that. There's the monochromatic paintings that I painted the other day. What's up, gamer? How you doing? And there's the other ones that I painted outside. So, but anyway, so yeah, I know y'all don't want to see all that extra stuff. It did fall off the wall too. Look at that. That's crazy. All right, y'all. We're going to get to this real quick because I'm losing people while stuff is falling off the wall. Hold on. I just need to get. There we go. I need to get these. And then we'll just get started, y'all. Because I know y'all ain't coming here to listen to me freaking talk the whole entire time, you know, about my birthday. Because I'm excited about my birthday. I'm just going to put that right there. There you go. But it's been a great experience, like having to tell everybody that it's my birthday. When I went and got my couch the other day, I told the lady, I was like, yo, it's my birthday. She was like, congratulations. And I was like, thank you. And I was like, I'm having a party. And she was like, oh, that's awesome. And I was like, yeah, I have to tell everybody. I didn't invite her, but I could have. I should have invited her too. I thought about it, but it's all good, man. I invited a bunch of people though. I invited a lot of people. So not only do I have space, but I do have furniture now. So that's A1. That is definitely what it comes down to it though. So usually I have space, and I think I liked it vertical. So we'll just, man, let me see. Oh shoot, maybe I should do something different because I keep drawing the cats this way, but maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious. It's just me expressing my feeling about like the fact that if you make what you say you truly want to make, then everything else is obviously what you see. So if this is one of my cats, then this is ultimately what you're going to see based on how I perceive life. Sheesh. So I perceive it as having a good time. This is all about me experiencing life the best way that I know I can. Yep. That's the only way that I see it. If I can have fun doing this, then this is the best part of my life. And this is a good memory for me. This is easily like one of the best memories ever. It is. It is. It is. It is like you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, what am I here for? And then something says, well, because I want to have fun. And that's what you get up out of the bed. That's what you start your day for. That's what you're telling yourself. Like, this is what I know I can do to enjoy life. And this is how I've seen life for a while now. It just like clicked one day. And I was like, am I really enjoying life? Or am I just telling people that I enjoy something and I'm not really enjoying it? And I was like, wait, I think we need to change that. Because if it's not about me, then it's about them enjoying their life. But I can't perceive what their enjoyment is if it's their, you know, if there's only them. So I had to change it. I was like, this is not about them. This is about me. This is about how I perceive every single day of my life. And I have to do it this way. So I said, I'm going to get up. I said, I'm going to put some paintings on the wall. And that's what I did today. And I was like, dang, bro, you doing all of this? Because it's my day off. You doing all of this? And I was like, yeah, I'm doing all of it because it's my birthday. And it felt really, really good. Like really good to feel alive. It really did. It really did. It felt really good to feel alive today. Yep. And I don't know what anybody else feels like, but I feel it. I feel that perception. I feel that type of joy. That's what I felt. I felt joy. I did. I was like, dang, that's me. That's what it feels like to be me. Now, I don't know what it takes for other people to feel joy, but I said something the other day to someone and they smiled at me. And I was like, why? Why would I do something that makes somebody else feel some type of way? And I was like, well, I guess we're both sharing the same experience. We have to be. Because not only did he smile, he thanked me. And I was like, whoa, that's powerful as heck right there, bro. That's power right there. And I said it because I meant it. I said it because it was supposed to be said. And that's the best way that I could perceive somebody else's experience. I helped share an experience with somebody. And hopefully, for the rest of my life, for the rest of my days, I can continue to do things like that, because that not only is power, but that is the point of our existence, for us to share our lives with each other. Because not only are we here to help each other, to perceive each other's lives, but we're here to have the best time ever. And that's what I thought we were supposed to be doing when I came here. That's what I thought today was supposed to be, because I invited you. Let's go. I did. I invited you to be here today. And this feels good. It feels really good. Maybe this leg should not be as thick, but it's cool. It's the first time I've drawn in like, I don't know how long. All right, so we got a little bit of yellow. Let's put, what other color can he be? Let me see what the chat says. What's up, chat? What's up, Shetty? Happy birthday. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you joining today. How you doing today, Shetty? Shetty. Let's go. I'm glad you can catch this live stream too. This is this is a great day. And this is gonna be my birthday cat. And I get to tell all the fellow people that are gonna join me for my birthday celebration. I made this for y'all. And I want to see what they say. I made this for you. I want to see what they're gonna say. Yep. Yep. We're gonna make dots. Let's make you dots. Dots are easy. These are tads, tiny ass dots. That's what these are. Yep. I'm just poking or stamping the paper. Yep. I've been checking out your content too, Sherry. You're live. I mean, your shorts, they get some views. I can't see what your views look like, but when I look and perceive like what you're trying to say with your art form, I like it. I do. I was like, dang, I think she knows what she's doing over there. She got a little concept, you know, just you doll yourself up and, you know, people are about to experience something that you want to share with them. And I think that's really cool, because not only are you creating, but you're having fun doing it too. You got your sunglasses on. You know, I don't know if they're like, I don't think they're prescription, but it looks like you're making sure that there is no shade. Let's go. I like that. I do like that, Sherry. I'm telling you, I perceive everything in some way, shape, or form. Somebody told me something the other day because I said, this is ultimately, this is how I perceive up the entire house. Like, if you can see it, this is how I perceive life right now. Right? I made up everything. It's a little messy a little bit, but I perceive everything how I see it. And somebody can come in here and be like, oh, man, this looks weird, right? Because that's what I got the other day about the party that I'm about to have. And I was like, dang, why they say it's going to be weird? Like, it's just a costume party. And even though the people that will join may feel like it's weird, but it's just my perspective. So even though we perceive things as something, it doesn't have to be what you say it is. It could just be what it is, and then you just ride the wave. And so I got that the other day, and I was like, dang, I appreciate somebody commenting on something that they're not even going to join. Because ultimately, it felt like when I told them it's a costume party, it's a themed costume party. And no, you don't have to dress up like a prince or a princess. You don't have to. Like, it's just a theme. I just want people to remember it as something rather than it just be a party that they went to. They had a couple drinks, went home, and that was the end of, it's a birthday party. So those of you who are going to attend this party, that's all it is. The ultimate reason why you're joining is to help me celebrate something that I have achieved by being the age that I am. As long as I've been here, a being, I'm not dead. So you're not celebrating my death. You're celebrating my life. So that's how I thought of it. Come as you are. Bring whatever you choose to bring. I'm a creator. So people saw on the flyer too, like if you go to my Instagram, it's Perky's Pocket. If you go Perky's Pocket. If you go to my Instagram and you see the flyer, right? It does have a lot. But if you go to my party and you feel like you didn't get what you wanted, that's on you. If you go, you brought me something and you felt like it wasn't enough, do something else. That's it. Because not only are you just celebrating, you're just attending. You're observing. You do whatever you want. Now, don't get crazy and do extra stuff when you get here, but it's just a party. And if you've never been to a party, well, you're going to have a good time for this one. You said doing good. How is your week going? Oh my gosh. My week is, I wish I could sum it up in one word, but it's been a lot. I bought a couch and it took me a lot to get it here. But it was a great experience, like looking for something and actually receiving it. You say, hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's go. The day can't get any. Well, actually, the day can get better. If somebody sent me like $600, that would be cool. I would love to receive some money. That's what I would, because I said the same thing about a couch. I was like, yo, I really want to get a couch. I was like, no, I have to get a couch. And I was like, well, if I got to spend like $3,000, spend $3,000 because I got a lot of room in my living room. And I was like, if I spend $3,000, it's cool. I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm like, I could have did a little bit better. And then every time I said it, I'm gonna get a couch. I said every time I said I'm gonna get a couch. I'm gonna get a couch. I don't know when, but I'm gonna get a couch. And I said I think I need it to be as large as can be, and it fit my entire living room and the additional where I make I edit my videos. So it's like more of a lounge. And I was like, dang. And I got it that day. The lady was like, she was like, no, she's like, because she knew how large the couch was. And she was like, well, you got to come and you got to pick it up. She said today or 2 days it has to be picked up or something, or somebody going to buy it and then that's it. And I was like, no. I said, we buying it today. Like, we taking it right now. Like, me and my brother put it in a U-Haul truck and took it. And it was it. That was it. And I was like, wow, I really just did what I said I wanted to happen. I said I wanted to buy a couch. And I did. I probably could have said I wanted a free couch. That could probably work too. But I got a couch. and it didn't cost me $3,000, and it's brand new. Like, and it's brand new, bro. Yeah, for real, for real. So that's how my day, that's how my week, that's how all of this experience has been for me. Yep, just like that. Mm-hmm. Just that. Yep, it's been just like that. Let's go. Sorry, I'm in like into story mode real quick. You said I have Graves' disease. Light bothers my eyes. Oh, okay. So I keep sunglasses around me all the time. It also keeps me a little privacy. I get that. I do wear sunglasses. I don't know where they are. I know I broke the other ones when I first moved in, and I was like, yo, I need to get sunglasses. So like the last 3 days, I've been running around with no sunglasses on, and it's been bright as hell outside too. But I was like, you know what? It's gonna be okay. Like my eyes do stuff. I'll just say stuff. And I was like, yeah, you have to have sunglasses because not only is the sun very, very bright, but it also like protrudes into your iris. And it does cause damage. It does because it's a light. Like you're staring at a light, the same thing as your phone, your LED phone, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. But yeah. So I appreciate you sharing that too. Appreciate you sharing that. I thought of it as like maybe it was protective, but then I was like, maybe she's doing it because, and then I was like, she could be. Let's go. That's awesome. I'm glad you got a couch. Oh yeah, that couch is huge. It's the biggest. I'm telling you, I've had couches. I've made couches. I've bought couches. I've rent. Did I rent a couch? I don't think I've rented a couch. I want to say I rented a couch, but I think I borrowed the couch, something. But this is the first time that I've ever had a couch, and it's this large. Like I can fit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I probably like 12 people. Like no cap right there. This is totally uncapped. I can fit like 12 people on this couch. Like everything, and I'm proud of that because it took me a lot to figure out how to do things. You know, still to this day, I think I know everything, you know, since I've been here since what, the 1900s. So I know things, just, you know, sometimes it's different. Like you go places like, oh, well, this is what we do now. We don't do stuff like that. So now you have to acclimate yourself to those type of nuances. So I'm like, I don't know. What would it take for me to get a couch? What would it cost me to get a couch? And I figured it out. It didn't cost me $3,000 to get a couch. It cost me a lot less. And it's mine. I ain't renting nothing. I ain't got to bring it back. I don't have to feel like somebody thirsting me over something that they think they own. No, it's my couch. And I took care of it. I cleaned all of the covers. And guess what? It's mine. Let's go. Because it's my birthday. Let's go. Man. Yo, this weekend gonna be so much fun, bro. I wanted to make this an arc. I don't know why I did this. But yeah, that's how I've been feeling. I need some water. That's how I've been feeling. Where did my water? There's my cup. Yeah, that's how truly I've been feeling. Yep. It feels like Friday. Yeah, it feels like Friday. I don't know why. I have no idea why it feels like Friday. You said, let's go. Happy birthday. Oh, you going to sing to me, Sherry? Yo, I would love for you to sing to me. That would be so awesome. That would be just like, that would feel amazing. Yeah, that would just feel. I think I'm gonna make dots too. That would just be, I'll start from the bottom. Just make dots. That would make my whole day. Not saying that I want you to make like a YouTube short singing happy birthday to me or anything like that, but Oh my gosh, I put my finger in the freaking paint too. But yeah, that would be like the best feeling ever. I'm just saying. That would be just awesome sauce. I don't know what I want to do with this cat's legs. I feel like he should like have. Let's make them. Just make them lines. Always make dots. Let's just make little tiny scratches. I could just make cat hair. I probably could just be doing cat hair, but is that such an angle? Yeah, we'll just do scratches. I'll put scratches, not do scratches. God dang. My English language is like, I need to learn another language at this point. Because I just be destroying words sometimes. I'm like, do you even know what you're talking about? Do you even know what language you're talking anymore? Do you? I remember like coming up and you have like little vocabulary words and stuff. I was like, why do these words feel weird? Like when I say them, are they something else? Like who words are these? Like even when they said it's English, I'm like, well, what does English mean? What does any of that mean? So for a long time, I was like, you know what? If I don't know what it means, it's okay. But I just need to get better at the wordage that I use because sometimes I'm trying to personify something, and it's like, yo, you have to use another word to say what you want to say because that word or other words may describe it. And I was like, okay, well, just add more words to your vocabulary. And that's what I said. I said I learned at least one new word a day. That's what I have to teach my son too. I think we try to do that by when I say something and he's like, what did that word? Why did you? And I was like, yeah, because I'm trying to teach. Not, I didn't say it because obviously, if I say I'm trying to teach him something, he get all flustered and bothered, and sometimes it's like, you don't have to poke the bear to tell him that you're trying to make sure that he understands. And even then, I was like trying to teach him another happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rain. Happy birthday to you. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate that, Sherry. Appreciate that. Yo, I'm telling you, this is the best. This is the best birthday I've had. I mean, every year is pretty damn good, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, weird magical things happen on my birthday. Like, I don't know if anybody else notices stuff like that. Sorry, I'm getting off track, but I think I finished the story where I was trying to include that my son has to learn, new words. I told him, a curse is what we say, a curse word, and I told him what it was after he said it after me, and of course, it was in a different language. He was like, why did you make me say a bad word? And I was like, I wasn't. I just told you what the word was. You just repeated it. So it was funny. And he was telling everybody afterward, he was like that I was making him say, bad words or whatever. And I was like, no, I said the word because I wanted to hear what it sounded like. And you repeated it because at this point now he's repeating what people say, which means he's obviously identifying things. So I just thought it was funny that I would throw in something like that because I remembered the word. I remember somebody told me the word at some point, and then I was like, "Oh, this would be a good word to use." I mean, even when he told the person what the word was, even when he brought it up, and then I told the person what the word was in the language, they still didn't have a clue what the heck I was saying. So I was like, "It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It just really doesn't." Because it's just a word. Like, unless you're putting a spell on somebody, and then the words matter at some point. Yes. That's why they call it curse words. So, and I'm trying to teach my son the same exact thing. Like, don't use words that will hurt you. because those words are very strong. They're powerful. They stick with you. Your brain tells you at some point in time that, all right, I'm getting like really, I'm getting really off track. But those words, it's just something that we all have to teach ourselves, because just people will learn like 10 languages. And I was like, dang, that's pretty easy. For somebody to tell me that they learn 10 languages, what am I doing? I'm just drawing. Myself how to draw, not learn different language. But this is my language, though. You said you are welcome. Let's go. But this is my language. This is me. And all those who don't watch my channel, right? It's really funny to think about, because if you don't watch my channel, right, you don't know that I'm actually trying to teach you a different language. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to teach you what my language looks like. My brother calls it a love language, because anybody that can perceive what I do and maybe even say what they feel when they watch, or they look at what I did and then they tell me what it made them feel like, that is a part of my love, because I'm sharing my love with you. Interesting, right? I thought about that for a while. When my brother said that, I was like, dang, I didn't even realize it was that serious. But in all actuality, all of everything that we do is very serious. Very, very, very serious. So once again, I tell my son, you got to be careful of the words that you use. He'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, well, why are you saying that? Like, why do you even personify the name of somebody that you don't know anything about? You see what I'm saying? So like mentally, we do things and say things and incorporate things. And I'm like, but why? It's not part of your everyday. Why are you adding it as if? And the same thing for my birthday. Every year, somebody in the universe is like, hey, I don't know who you are, how your day is going, but I want to give you something. Every single year for my birthday, I receive something of a great like it's magnetic. I know I ask the universe for like tons of things every day. Like as soon as I wake up, I'm like, can I have this? Can you let me receive and feel like what this is supposed to feel like? Please. Because I really do want my bank account to change. Not for any other reason, but my own personal needs and wants. Because when I create, I want it to be like, it didn't cost me anything. It didn't cost anybody else anything, because what I made something of it, now it's made of something. It's made of your money. Like I bought this paper from somebody else's money, right? That's how I think of it. And I just created it with this marker that I bought into something that, so I'm exchanging this energy for what? A tool? Like money's just a tool. So I'm just using it to make it into something else. Like the paper could just be sitting in the office, or it could just be sitting in the fax machine. God dang, why did I say it like that? It could sit, I'm thinking of a copier machine, but it could just be sitting in, sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this house thing, because I had to fax something. I was like, bro. Anyway, but yeah, so like all of those things are just tools. So I'm like, universe, I really want this. Are you saying I already have it? I just got to reach out there and grab it and feel like it is already so. And that's all I have to do. And it's the same thing for my birthday every year. Now, every once in a while, there's like these little things that happen and blah, blah, blah. Like, I wish I could tell you the things, okay, that really happen. I swear, I want to tell you everything that happens. But honestly, it's like you can't even handle any of the things. Sorry. Tape. You want some tape? Where's the tape? Which tape? Tape. It's right there on the table. It's on the table. It's on the table. It's right there in front of you, next to the helmet. There you go. Yeah, so it's the same feeling. Like I want to, but I can't because I feel like the universe is like, no, this is only for you. Like I made this for you. Why are you? Because like so I moved into a new house and I've had, I want to say like 12 visitors. I've been here for a month. I've had like 12 visitors. And I mean visitors in all different size, shapes, different situations. And I'm like, whoa, this experience, of course, this experience is brand new, right? All right, you can show him your sword. My son wants to show you his sword that he created.
Okay, I think that's not screen time.
Okay. So I had, let me see, like the second day that I moved in, somebody came to the house, they knocked on the door, and they scratched the car that I was using at the point in time. And I was like, I don't even know who it is. I was like, nobody even has my address. Some random dude parked across the street, came to the house, knocked on the door, and scratched the car because I didn't answer or whatever the heck they were thinking. I'm thinking because I didn't answer. I'm like, I don't know who this person is. I looked through the window and I was like, I don't know who this person is, so I'm not going to answer the door. Like random people just come to my house and knock on my door. Like, I don't know who it is. So just like I said, the universe does things like that. And maybe I should have answered the door. Maybe this person was thinking that they might have needed something and I was the person that they were going to receive it from, or the fact that we could have exchanged something and they could, you know, could have gave me something that I was hoping for, or praying for, or wishing, or manifesting, or something, and et cetera, et cetera. But I would tell you, like, okay, so that was the most random. So then I told somebody else about the situation, and they're like, yeah, you should probably just get some cameras. So I got cameras. Okay, I've had cameras before. At my last studio, I didn't have any cameras. But at this house, I was like, no, I have to get cameras because this is not only the third person at this point, there's many more people. And I'm pretty sure, like in a few days, there'll be many more people that come to my house, just random people. They either want money or something, because the other people, you know, they want money, whatever. They'll send you stuff in the mail. They come knock on your door. Hey, I realize that you're a new owner, blah, 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 blah. And we want to sell you something so we can get some money off you because we know you just bought, you know, a new house. So let me say like 2 days ago, I heard a noise on the, hold on, let me see if anybody said anything in chat. You said, I got cameras. You said, wait, very nice sword. I'll tell him when he come back downstairs because he ran upstairs after he showed you guys the sword. You said I got cameras outside because of random people coming up to the house. Oh, so that is a normal thing. I had no idea that was normal. Like I was at the studio, almost nobody ever knocked on the door. Like never. Like nobody even knew it was a studio. So nobody, you know, like whatever. Then the mailbox was further away. So you couldn't even figure out how to get into my mailbox to put something in my mailbox because, you know, my mailbox was not at the door. But anyway, so what, like 2 days ago, I heard a voice and it was like 7 o'clock. And I was like, it sounds like somebody's like right outside my door. So I flip on and I look at the camera and I'm like, who the heck is that? And they're in the corner. So I had the once I can't tell you what my camera does because then I'll put myself at risk then. But the camera took a picture of the person, right? And then so I looked at it and I was like, who the heck is that? And then I looked through the window and I'm like, oh shoot, there's somebody like sitting in front of my house, like right there. And so I'm like, all right, we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna go get the stick because I don't know who none of these people are. I don't have a clue. I'm new to the neighborhood. I don't know anything that happens. But I know the first day that I was here moving in stuff, there was a guy that was driving a tow truck. He goes, oh, looks like you guys moved in, huh? He was like, our building is over here. he's like, the neighborhood's not really safe. And I'm like, why would you tell me the neighborhood's not safe? Like, why would you tell me that? Like of all things, he could have said, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. I own this business over here. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Oh, the neighborhood's not safe, so I'm coming over here to let you know the neighborhood's safe. I'm like, what? Who does that? Like, why? I just bought a house. Like, why would you say that? But that's what he said. He was like, oh yeah. He was like, if you guys ever need anything, just let us know. And then he went to prop the reason why he came over. He was like, could you guys look out for, anybody doing anything suspicious over there? And, just to make sure, blah, blah. I was like, okay, now I know why. And he was like, man, if you ever need anything, make sure you call the police and, we'll help take care of each other and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, what did I just like walk into? Like, what did I just walk into? For real. Like on everything. Because I don't know what's happening with this place at all. At all. I know the neighborhood is like being revamped and stuff like that. But I was like, okay, all right. So I come downstairs and I am protecting myself. I'm like, I don't know who this person is, but they on my property. And I ain't about to call the police. We ain't about to have random, no, because then that means I'm going to attract more. And I can't do that. So open up the door. And I'm like, excuse me. What are you doing here? That's exactly what I said. Now, the person, I'm not going to tell you male or female. I'm going to tell you the person popped up and was like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know this place was already, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, well, it is. And I say, you got 2 seconds, get your stuff, because they didn't put this stuff all out. Get your stuff, get moving. It took them like 3 minutes. And I'm like, I'm standing there. I'm like, is this for me? Is this what I asked for the universe? Like for real. Is this what I asked for, like conversation? And I tell myself, I have to talk to at least 10 people a day. At least 10 people. At least. And I'm like, there's no way that this is one. And it had to be, because I talked to the person. All right, those are one of those people. But I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know at all. I had no idea I would be long drawn into a conversation with somebody that needed my help. I'm just saying. I don't know how everything everybody wants, right? I know how the universe works. I just don't know how these people who come to you, I don't know how they work. So had a whole conversation. Now, this is the first person that I had this long conversation with. Well, I take it back, except for the other person who was telling me I needed to protect their property on top of protect my own property. And I was like, anyway, conversation. So you said, oh, wait, what's up, Evie? Evie Baddie? What's happening? You said I live out in the woods. Oh, shoot. They walk street out here? We have some homeless couples that live further down the road. Our road turns into those fire roads. What's a fire road? I refuse to have welcome sign on doormats. Words matter and not everything is welcome. Absolutely. And I thought about that too, because I wanted to put something outside that stated that there's a residence here. Somebody's actually staying here. But then I was like, that would ultimately bring in more people that I don't know. And I can't do that. So I had a conversation. And I think I told everybody on the stream what was happening as well. But this was the other night, not the first coincidence of the person who came to my door and was actually sleeping outside all day, all night, was sleeping all night. All night, they were camped out on my property. I'm like, whoa, like, what are you doing? And I was like, you got to go. Like, you got to get yourself and go. You know, you can't stay here. Because I'm already paying to stay here, bro. Like you can't. You can't, you can't, you can't. Living out in the woods. I thought about living out in the woods too. Not in the woods, but in a place that would be further from but then I was like, man, it would just get really weird. I would hear sounds, I would hear footsteps, things crackling, I would see lights. Like, and I was like, I don't think I'm ready for that. Like mentally, I don't think I'd be ready. Physically, I probably could ready up for a situation like that, but mentally, I don't think I could ready up for uh, the animals and the perplexed people and those type of situations. Because once again, I'm not calling the police. I'm not calling anybody unless I'm in desperate need. I'm not calling nobody. I'm gonna handle it 100% myself. I don't care. Yep. I'm from New Jersey. I'll handle anything. So this person, they leave. They go down. They go down the street. They go down the street. Okay. Down the street. And they come back. And I was like, we're going to have some issues. Now, granted, I know the first person that was sleeping on my property, he had his hair done. And I was like, okay, he going through something. This next person, they didn't have, they didn't have their hair done. And I was like, oh, so now we're not going to have conversation. And I led that to be the best of the fact that I was going to have to do anything to continue to get this person to leave. So not only did they come back, but this time they ain't have no clothes on. And I was like, universe, what are we doing? What is happening right now? Granted, I'm going to put this out there. Granted, it is my birthday and I am supposed to have the best experience ever. I am. I don't care where I go. I don't care what time of the night it is. I just want to have a great experience. And when I tell you that person came back with no clothes, I was like, wait, whoa. I think I might have to call somebody because this is too much for me. Now, did I? No. I kindly let them know you need to leave. And that is what I did. And it took them a little longer this time because they had to, they had to address their situation. And I'm not going to tell you if it was a male or female, but it was just that. And I want to make this as PG as possible. But when I tell you, people for my birthday have been doing the most wildest things, that is what it's been. And I'm telling you, I was like, wait, no. He said, I got another sign that says we don't dial 911 and another one that reads, if you can read this, you are in range. I should have to like that too, because I'm like, not only am I protecting myself, but I have a little one too for protecting from everything. Now, granted, I had the opportunity to do all types of things to escalate the situation, but I was like, you know what? Let's let it be like this. It was an experience. I don't have to go through this experience again. I can just be like, hey, you got to go. And that's it. And then any other experience the same way too. Like if I don't feel like I should be there, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna go that way because I don't like conflict at all. No conflict whatsoever. There's a reason why I don't like conflict because people don't know how to handle conflict. I know how to handle it, but not for every situation. Not for people that walk up to my house with no clothes on. I was like, you know what? I'll say the same thing I did the first time. You need to go. That's it. 100%. And I was like, yo, thank you, but it's time for you to go for real. And I was like, this is wild. This is 100%. This is the most wildest thing. And it's my birthday. I'm just saying, I'm just stating that it's wild. It's a wild experience, but it's my birthday. So we gonna have a good time. Yep. And that's what we did. We had a great time so far. Yep. I had a great time. I bought some furniture. I got to see my family so far. And I'm about to have a party this weekend too. You know, I gotta tell it, but you know, because it's gonna be a lot of people here. A lot of people. And I got room for every last one of them too. I got room for everybody. And I mean everybody that's gonna show up. I got a bunch of RSVPs. Because once again, I don't want everybody to have my address, but you know, if you show up and you show your ass, oh, I'll show you where the door's at. And my brother gonna be there too. Sheesh. You can take that somewhere else. You can take it somewhere else. Yep, because I'm just here to have a good time. That's all she wrote. Yep. Just here to have a good time. And whatever that means, oh, I'm sure we're gonna keep it 100. Yep. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. What's up, Eyes of Art? Wait, weren't you just in here? Wait. No, that wasn't you. I don't know how I got that. What's up, Eyes of Art? No, I was watching your live stream earlier, Eyes of Art. You were making the anime character, you were drawing it. That's what I was watching earlier. That's why I saw your name. Hello, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, that's what I really want for my birthday. It seems like I'm getting a bunch of stuff for my birthday. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I just want a few checks. You know, I want some good music so I can vibe to. And yeah, that's what I really want. And like I said, the universe been sending me all types of luxury type stuff, all types of like beautiful manifesting things. And I said I was going to get a couch, and man, a couch came and is here. And I'm like, what? Let's go. I was so excited. I was so excited when I saw that couch. I was like, wait, is this mine? This got to be my couch. It has to be, because I have the space for it. And I just thought about it just like that. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is that couch that you said you wanted. And it looks beautiful too. It's nice and clean. Yep. 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 I'm telling you, the universe works exactly the way that you want it to. Actually, I think I already had it. That's the feeling that I felt. I was like, oh, I already got this. I'm already gonna take this home. I already planned for it. I already put up the space for it. I said, oh, this is already mine. Yep. Yep. Eyes of Art. Have you watched anything from I Am Ray? Have you taken anything from his recordings? Because I've been watching him, observing how he is uploading, observing how he is adding to the value of his content. And I'm hoping I shared something, because when I share stuff for people, I don't want to just be like, oh, this is, you know, so-and-so, go watch him, blah, blah, blah. Like, really, I really take in these things from people. Everything else is just leave that stuff outside. Leave it in the trash, because I don't want it. But really, I really felt like this person has like really good energy, and then they're offering something, you know, of value to balance out life and stuff like that. But that's how I saw his content. Yeah. Every little thing helps. That's how I see life. Every little bit of it means blue, red. Orange. I want to use orange. Every little thing helps. I mean, even if he's not offering to give, 100% something that you were, no, you can't take everything. You could take some things because I think his recording's about 40 minutes. It's not like it's long-winded, but it does have some type of what's the word? Because like when I watch people's content, I'm like, oh, you want me to watch this for 40 minutes? Like, what are you you're just trying to get hours of watch, So no, we're not gonna watch that. But like I said, I think there's some value in what he's saying. Because I tell people the same thing. Like I know everything. I know everything about this universe. So I feel like have been here long enough, if that means anything. Like I know there's people that have been here longer than I have because I'm only in my 40s. So I feel like people are like 70 years old. My mom's older. So obviously she's been here longer than me. But I feel like I know more because I ask questions and I'm paying attention to all of everything that's happening everywhere. Like everywhere in different countries, like how people are perceiving life at this point, how technology and digital like accuracy and inaccuracy is happening, like how the universe keeps unfolding and cycling things that I've seen before in people, and in the progress in our education and process of our cars and housing and our economy, like the cycles. I'm observing everything like a little sponge, and I'm serious at like that. I say that I know everything because I do. Like that's what I enjoy about life right now, is just knowing as much as I can because I made it. I'm here. I'm here to tell you about life. And I feel like Ray is doing the same thing too. Like I think me and him probably could be like really good friends, even though our ages are different. But I think that we could be probably best friends too. So I'm hoping I passed along that information from this person, and that it's helped. Because just like I said, sometimes I don't know how it affects other people, and I don't want to put negative energy or things in people's lives, and they're like, oh, well, I'll go back and watch it someday. And I'm like, well, sometimes it's not meant for everybody. So just trying to help out. Just trying to help out. Can you say his name again? I am Ray. I am Ray. Ray. I am Ray. I think that's how you spell it. Ray. No, he uses just like this is his dry erase board, and this is him in the picture. Yeah. He usually has purple on. Once again, I enjoy purple. I don't know why, where I even got that from, but yeah, purple. He has like a purple outfit on. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I mean, other than the fact that he's making content, I like what he's saying about our reality. And if you can hit points where it makes sense, I'm like, okay, there's something there. I watched him last night. He uploaded something. Once again, I don't subscribe to everybody because it becomes overwhelming. That if you subscribe to somebody and they upload every single day, it's like, oh, I got to go back and watch it. I got to go watch it. I'm like, it's okay. When I find the value needed, I'll come search for you. And that's how I like content, because YouTube will have me up there for a couple hours and I'm like, I probably could have been uploading or editing, but instead I'm watching somebody else's content become their value, and I could lose out on my own value because I'm watching somebody else, you know. Yep. I think I want to add one more color here too. I'm gonna add. Yep. I am Ray. I think it's E or RA. Why? I appreciate anyway. Somebody support. They don't have to always watch all the videos or be there at my life. There's so many ways you can support. I love it. Life is too short. That's an interesting statement too. I feel like life is exactly the balance that you need. And even if you believe it's too short, you probably don't sit down enough if life is too short. Because I know plenty of people who've lived out a very long life and still felt like they've been here too damn long. Like, yeah, I could have been gone a long time. You know, like those type of thoughts and stuff like that. That's a very interesting statement. It really is. Because if life is too, I don't want to use that marker. Because if life is too short, what am I doing? Am I missing out? Did I not get it? I want to add green. Did I not get everything? Who did I tell the other day? I think it was like a Lyft driver or something. I said, yeah, because he was telling me about the economy and how Trump and all these other people and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I said, if you're experiencing it like that, I was like, I don't want to come back here. Not to know that people are tearing each other apart because we're animals, but like I want to enjoy part of life like that, because some people enjoy watching stuff like that unfolds and becomes the narrative of our reality. No, I'm good. I'm good over here knowing that I'm not a part of that function. Sherry said your sword, hold on,
Ow.
that you created, right? Oh wait, I didn't even see that. I'm missing so many. Hold on, I'm missing so many messages. How did I not get that?
Can I have some coffee?
Right here.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay.
I said thank you.
Oh, okay.
For your coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, coffee.
Yes. You said Demon Slayer anime? That's what it was. Okay, Eyes. That's what it was.
Eyes.
You said, when's my birthday? It's today and tomorrow. And all the way through up until the 31st. But we're celebrating it on Saturday. But it's really on Sunday. You're welcome. So you see that he's copying me, right? That's where he's at right now. And I've noticed it. And I was like, oh, okay. So he's copying words, my laugh, my mannerisms. And he's, taking a little bit from everybody because he's brand new to the world. So he sees it as an opportunity to feel what it felt like to say or do, or et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I wanted to throw that in there too. Because I like it. I think it's fun and exciting. Because I remember when I used to do it, when I heard people say something and then I would say it as if I were them, to feel what it felt like to be them, if that made sense. Yeah, that's what I took from those experiences. I did. I emulated a bunch of people, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was something that we were supposed to do. Emulate. Yeah. Yep. Emulate. I'll put it here too. All right, hold on. Let me get back to the chat. Hold on. All right, what was I saying though? All right. You said, "Yup, cheer." You said already saying happy birthday. Let's go. Yeah. Eyes of Art. You can sing happy birthday to me too. You said I gotta go. I'm washing clothes, trying to make sure kiddos has a nice outfit for a big fancy date. He's never done a big date. Let's go. Well, hope all works out for him. Y'all have a great day. Happy birthday and a wonderful week. Thank you. You said okay. I said all of that, and I'm like reading back. So did you get your character finished then? Or is it just like a first of a few? Yeah, because I'm still trying to finish this sculpture of this cat. And man, I need to get clay for it. It's a lot. I went to the store, didn't pick up clay. I went to Walmart and didn't pick up clay. So now I was like, oh my gosh, like, yeah. Yep. Well, I picked up everything for the party, and I didn't get no tools for trying to finish. I don't think I would have been able to finish it this week anyway, because I've just been doing a whole lot, like a lot, and yeah, I was trying to. I started and I was like, So when I realized I didn't have the clay to put on the outer edge of the mod, I guess that's what you say. Wait, should I use? Let's use the other red one. Yeah, I was like, yep, we're gonna have to wait until after the party. We're gonna have to figure it out after the party. It's cool. I think on Sunday, probably a relaxed day. And then Monday, probably on Tuesday, I'll probably be able to get back to yeah, I'll probably get back to it. Yep. Probably back. Yep. Probably. But I mean, the whole month is my birthday, so I'm not really tripping at all. At all. No, sir. Not tripping at all. I will get that thing done. Yep. I will get it done. Yep. Get it done as soon as I can. Because just like I said, I'm going to use those as sculpts, and then I'm just going to paint all over them. I'm going to make as many of them out of the mold and drip paint on them. And those just be something I could put on the website and people can buy. Yep. But this is my cat. He's violently vomiting. Yep. Yep. I think I'm finished with him too. I think we're finished. Yep, we're finished. You say happy birthday to you? Happy birthday to you. You said, are you going to record it? Are you going to do a live show to us? That's a good question. So I was going to hire somebody. Should I put I put the mark up here, the stamp. I do want to, but because I will be playing music, that's probably copyright. I'm not sure if. Let me see. I could probably. I'm going to try to, but I can't guarantee it only because, like I said, there's probably going to be copyright music. And then, like, when I go back to making it watchable, YouTube's going to be like, oh, this person has a copyright claim against you because you use their music during the live stream, so and so and so and so. So I get a lot of that when I go to places for shows and stuff like that, and the live streams are just muted. You know, or if I'm trying to, like, because I'm still trying to get my monetization, so I know they're not going to trip on it, but you know, but we'll see. We'll see. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping about it. Nope, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. But I will try to, because just like I said, I wanted to hire somebody to record the whole time for YouTube. I do, but he ain't hit me back. No, he did not hit me back. And I was like, you know what? I probably won't need to. I just set the camera up, and anybody that want to say something nice and wish me the best, I'll just have the camera rolling for them. I want to make sure that that I just want to make sure that there's clarity rather than just like stuff all over the place, because I know I will be busy. I know I didn't hire anybody else to take care of this because it's just a house gathering. I'm not at some event place where but it would be nice. Those who want to be recorded at the party will show face, and we'll see. Not everybody's attached to YouTube like I am at this point, so yeah. And I definitely didn't put that on the flyer that we will be recording because YouTube wants to. But I wanted to draw, and I wanted to play games too. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to work all of that stuff out. Because my son's here, I kind of want to make it light. There will be, preferences of aged adult beverages and stuff like that. But, I still wanted it to be light, something. It is a theme party. It's Prince and Princess. And I kind of got some flack for that too. And I was like, you trying to tell me in 2025 that they don't have theme parties? So I heard people like having issues with the fact that it's a theme party. And I was like, it's just a birthday party. I said, I put the theme up there so I will remember that this was my themed birthday at this age or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I put it on the flyer, and then people are like, oh, I'm not going to show up, or, some didn't like, because I put it in my group and a lot of people didn't say anything. So I changed the date because I didn't get, and then people changed their minds. It was just weird. So, and then people were asking like, what does Prince and Princess mean? And my brother's like, oh, you should have made it specific to people understand. I was like, just dress up like you're a queen. That's it. That's it. You don't have to wear a tiara or crown. Just dress up, because that's the way that I was trying to format like my attire. That's it. You come as you are. Like, it ain't church. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to wear dirty clothes or, buy expensive clothes. Just make it appropriate, because it's a birthday party, don't come in here with sneakers and, your work clothes because it's a birthday party. Like, it's not the club. It's not some street, event where you can just show up and it's something I'm going to take pictures and remember. And yep, that's the answer. Sorry, I'm also long-winded sometimes. You said the music will be 100% will be copyrighted. Yep. You said laugh out loud. You said come relax to chill and have fun. That's it. And like, if you don't even know who I am at this point, like all my videos, I'm not some crazy dancing, jumping up and down and yelling and stuff like that. I'm pretty lax. So the party is gonna have real good vibes. We're gonna have some fun. People are gonna talk to each other, and like I said, I'll just have like little fun games and stuff for us to enjoy, because like, that's it. I just want people to relax. I have plenty of couch space, like for real. Like I don't know why I'm showing you my couch, but like there's right here, right there, just two. Like, this is all couch. There's a sitting reference. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, look, there's chairs too. Like, just come and relax, I will play good music, and we're just gonna do some line dancing and stuff. I know there's some really good music out there we can all dance to. Maybe play some musical chairs, just some games. I'm still trying to figure out what adult games we can play. Just turn the music down just a little bit and, just chat it up and, just catch the vibes and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know what everybody wants. So I was just like, I'm just gonna have a little bit of everything, you know, because I made it. Because I made it just like that. And I don't even remember the last time I don't even remember the last time I had a birthday party. I do, actually I do. I was about to say this was a long time ago though. I must have been just like turning 20, something like that. And I had a birthday party. There was a few people, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I like this. Like, is this what birthday parties look like when you organize them together? Had some music, people came through, they went home and they talked about it. And I was like, all right, I guess that's a birthday party. That's how we're doing it as adults. So, and I mean, I'm at this point where I don't have, um, I don't have like club nights anymore. So I don't have to meet those type of people that listen to that type of music and go and do those type of things. I just don't have that life anymore. Um, I mean, I am still looking. I'm still on the market, but I don't look for an environment type stuff like that because if they out there, whoever that person will be in the future, like I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna find them in the club. So I don't know what that feeling is anymore. Because like let me say like 3 years ago, I went to the club, like club. I was like, man, I don't know any of these people. Like none of this stuff makes me feel like even this is a different nature and habitat for people. I'm gonna say habitat because we don't even realize. But like I just didn't know. Like I saw that people were talking and chatting shit with each other, and that's what I did. But I went to go play cornhole. I went to go play cornhole at the club. That's what I went to do. Like I drank and I just talked to people. Like that was it. I didn't go to dance. I mean, I danced a little bit, but I didn't go to dance. I went to just like see what it felt like to be, at the club at 1 o'clock, whatever time it was. And that was it. I was like, I'm not trying to do extra stuff and be drunk and, you know, be mad, take my number, and I don't know what else stuff happens. I've had events when I've gone out. Oh man! So I was like, I don't know what to expect. So I'm just gonna go and whatever is enjoyable at that time. Somebody was playing like, yo, can I play? And it was like, yeah, hop in here. And I was like, all right, cool. I played cornhole, talked to a few people, and went home. And that was it. So I'm guessing, it's the same way as me designing this party too. Like, we're gonna play some games, be friendly, conversate, and everybody gonna have a good time in their own way. And if you don't want to have a good time, then go somewhere else. And if you want to have a good time, stay for a little bit and enjoy the atmosphere. I brought free beverages. I'm gonna buy them food that's free. So if you stay long enough, you'll get something to eat. Yeah, I guess that's what parties are for now. So, and I got art, so we can draw and people can draw on the wall. Oh man, I lost everybody, didn't I? Dang it. Yeah, I lost everybody. Yeah, this is why the live streams are only supposed to be an hour. I don't like losing people. All right, we're gonna hurry this up because I'm talking to myself. I do not like talking to myself. Not like that. But I'm adding just some white so to make it look like these little characters have physical body. Maybe I should have just been talking about the art rather than my party that people on social media are probably not going to be able to attend. But yeah, I'm going to try to record. Dang, I hate when I do that. I look up and there's like 5 freaking likes, but 0 people. Oh, stop talking to yourself when people can't see you. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Oops. Yep. It's probably when I show the rest of the house. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I be trying to, I just be so open. I'm such an open person. I keep forgetting that people don't care. They only came here for either the art or the weird thing that I said, the thumbnail. That's it. You're like, oh, you're not dancing. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I forgot to make the. I forgot to make the tongues. Oh, and these are triglots too. These are animals that are like plant-like, but because the cats are so rambunctious, are so energetic that they mess up where the plants live and make them disperse. You know, I mean, if you're growing and some random person just comes up and just kicks you, that's what the feeling of these cats do. And these are my cats. I really do enjoy making them now because I think they're mine, my idea, and I get to share it with people. So then it's like it's your avenue of perspective. Yeah, that's what it is. It's your perspective. Your perspective, sir. Yeah, but thank you guys for joining me today. Like I said, I usually like to do these for an hour. I get long-winded, start talking about other stuff, and like the naked person start talking about stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, thought we came here for art, not for other. Well, things happen. I live, I live a life like anybody else, and things do freaking happen, and they did. They really did happen. So, and it's my birthday, so I'm guessing the universe is like here. You can have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, take what you need, leave the rest at the sidewalk, and keep going. Yep. 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 I think I'm gonna put. I think I'm gonna put a line around him too. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm just adding a white marker so these characters kind of stand out, so they're not as flat up against this paper. So at least they feel like they have movement or physical representation rather than a two-dimensional representation. Because a lot of times I make them and then I forget that they're real and they should look the part too. Because I mean, I do have the skills, so I just have to add it, and those are details, very much details. Yep. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm going to draw. Make sure this cat is filled in. My cats. I have cats everywhere in the house too now. I always thought about it being like metaphor for the real representation. Like if I had this many cats in my house, one, it would probably be too much, but I would accept it and I'd be like, you know what? I love cats. There's nothing wrong with the fact that I have 12 different cats in the house at the time, or the fact that they all need fed every single day of the week. But since I actually physically don't have to take care of them with food, I'm cool with that. But it's funny because I still do have to take care of them because they are paintings. And if I don't take care of the paintings, then their value will go down. So I put them in a nice little sleeve because these are posters on poster paper. And yeah, you just tuck them and secure them away. And if somebody wants to buy one when they see one I'm at the shows, you know, you just make sure it's nice and creased and did I say creased? Nice and not creased. I don't want the paper to be creased. I don't. You say you are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Eyes of Art. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so excited. So excited for a nice birthday. Another year to be proud, to be, yep,